Welcome once again. All Takes Valid, episode 98. As always, I go by Mr. Pick'ems. Joined once again with SP21 and some guy named Vick. So, Vick, why don't you just go ahead and give him a rundown of today's episode?
All right. So, first things first, came down to the wire. I'm just going to say this. Me and Trayy had a finale.
You don't have to just let them know the result.
No, I'm just letting them know.
No one cares about the
No. It's big. All right. So Sunday Night Football, Green Bay versus the San Francisco 49ers. Trayy and I had obviously different picks. He had the Green Bay Packers. I had the San Francisco 49ers. Monday night, obviously, we both had the Cowboys winning, so it was really decided by Sunday night. And obviously, everybody that saw the game, you already know what happened, but we'll be going over that anyways. So Trayy won Pick'ems for this week. So currently he has a lead. Again, as usual, he's not crowned Mr. Pick'ems until the end of the season.
God.
So
this is have nothing to do with the intro.
As we know,
can you give him the rundown of the show, sir?
As we know, Spence is still Mr. Pick'ems, but the show goes on. So with this episode, we're going over the recap of week 3. Then we'll be going over our power rankings. We'll first present the NFL's power rankings and go off of that. And then last but not least, we have Thursday Night Football. We have the Jags versus the Cincinnati Bengals. The damn Bengals. Who they? All right. So again, just a recap of the week 3 games. We had the Carolina Panthers defeated the Houston Texans 24-9. The Los Angeles Chargers defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 30-24. The Cardinals defeated the Jags 31-19. Chicago got a beat down by the Browns 26-6.
What, 1 yard off it?
Oh man, the Buffalo Bills, huge upset against my Washington football team, 43-21.
Huge.
Yeah, upset. I said upset. Okay.
Upset. The only huge upset is you.
I was upset.
How many more you got? Wait, they're going 12-5. So wait, you're down to you got 3?
Yeah, I got 3 more games. It's all good. The Tennessee Titans.
Cowboys. That's 2 losses. Oh.
The Tennessee Titans defeated the Colts, 25-16. Who dat beat the Patriots, 28-13. The Atlanta Falcons defeated the Giants, surprisingly, 17-14. Who they whooped that ass in Pittsburgh, 24-10. I enjoyed that. Baltimore came out from a trap game, 19-17. Broncos put a donut on the Jets, 26-0.
Do you really need Drew Lock?
You know what? Let's continue.
Moving on.
The Dolphins, speaking of someone's team, the Dolphins lost to the Raiders in overtime, 31-28.
Awesome,
what is with Edwards in fourth quarters and overtime? He just turns into Randy Moss.
He's a beast now.
Move on.
We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They got their first L of the season versus the Los Angeles Rams, 34-24. The Minnesota Vikings defeated the Seahawks, 30-17. The Green Bay Packers, which is me and Trey's tiebreaker. Green Bay won 30-28, last minute field goal. And then that whooping, I honestly did not care to watch the game. I had better things to do. I already knew it was going to be a loss for the Eagles, but I did watch some highlights. Cowboys defeated the Eagles 41-21. How about that, Mariano? How about that? All right, so fellas, Is there a game that you want to
Packers
highlight?
and the 49ers.
All right, we're going
And I
straight
want to
to
start there. One, because like you highlighted, it was the game that gave me the victory, right? But when I picked the Packers, you two, y'all had a lot of skepticism. Y'all had a lot to say. You're really taking the Packers? But the 49ers,
because historically shows Aaron Rodgers struggled against the 49ers. Every year, he always struggles against them.
Well,
this one was different, but as you see,
not this year. A-Rod he's one of those guys, like, it's kind of like you gotta, and I got him in fantasy, so it's one of those things like you kind of got to start him every week, no matter who he's playing. He's just one of those type of people. It's just like they're an automatic start. Really, they kind of let up to me though. Like they came out the gate on fire when it was 14-0. I was just like, oh, this is about to be easy money. Then 49ers, they did fight back. They made a game of it, and I honestly thought it was almost over. What they scored 37 seconds left, but what you're starting to see with some of, well, we already knew this about Rodgers, but what you see with some of those great quarterbacks is like you can't leave them time. And we'll get to that when we talk about the Chiefs here, but I'm noticing a trend that teams are starting to get smart, and that's how you have to beat Mahomes. You don't give him the ball back. 49ers should have wasted more clock. 37 seconds is too much time for somebody like Aaron Rodgers. But nonetheless, if y'all would just listen to me, Aaron Rodgers, Packers. Yeah. But go ahead, Vic, Mr. Runner-up or whatever. Almost close but no cigar. That's what I'll call you this week.
Well, yeah, it was definitely a frustrating game for sure. On my end, I definitely was like, hey, you know what? If the Packers can win this game, if they can make a statement, this is the game, because to be honest, I wasn't much of a believer in the Green Bay Packers, just based, again, what Spence had mentioned, based on history, but not even so much history versus the 49ers. It's history versus defenses that have a good front seven, to say. Not even so much more so the back end, because if you can get pressure on Rodgers and that offense, especially the fact that they were down two left tackles, not just their starting left tackle, not their backup left tackle, but yeah, two starters. So that was definitely big for them to, make a statement. They definitely had a quick pass game to help out and alleviate some of the pass rush issues, pass protection issues that they would have had against the 49ers. So it was a big game. Aaron Rodgers showed out. Aaron Jones, he definitely was somebody that needed to have a good game, and he definitely had a good game. There was some questionable calls, I would say, more so against the Packers, where I thought, hey, these refs are helping me out, which I ain't mind, but it is what it is. But when I seen that they left, I think it was like about 30 plus seconds left on the clock. I was like,
37 seconds. Exactly.
I was like, y'all left too much time. I would have just, tried to score just a little, a little late, just take my time a little bit. You had enough timeouts. You could have easily, scored. If they had to take 4 down, so be it. But I wouldn't have gave Aaron Rodgers the time of day to get the ball back. You'd have had,
especially when you only need a field goal. Like, it's one thing if you need a touchdown.
And your secondary suspect as is. So it's just like, come on now, like, nah. So I was disappointed in the 49ers in that, but oh man, I feel like that Trey Lance game is around the corner. I don't see how much longer. I mean, Jimmy G wasn't terrible. Oops, sorry. He wasn't terrible, but he definitely, I felt like he could have been a little better on some situations, especially that play where he thought he forward passed, but it was it was definitely a lateral, and yeah, he lost control of that ball. It was dumb. So I mean, yeah, I think it's coming. I'd say 2 more games before Trey Lance hits his debut, but there's definitely a lot of optimism and a lot of excitement that I've seen and I can feel just based off of watching that game. So congratulations to Trey winning Pick'ems for this week.
Thank you.
But
Thank
we
you.
coming for you.
That's all we want. That's all.
We coming for you. Spence?
Well, the game was as close as that I expected. Yeah. I think Jimmy G's clock is starting to tick. We can see that it's just, I don't know. I think it's just time for a new change of scenery. Maybe not for him, but maybe for the 49ers. Maybe it's just try something new. They tried with multiple quarterbacks since Jimmy G arrived, and when he got injured, we had Nick Mullins and all that. But I agree. I think the Trey Lance show is about to start soon. I don't know if they're going to do it next week because they got to face the Seahawks, so I don't want to put him up for failure. But I don't know. Maybe he got the win out of that. For the Packers, I mean, yeah, there was enough time. You got Mark, you got Crosby. He's good at moments like this. So with enough time, Aaron Rodgers can control the clock as much as you want to. Devontae Adams is still going to get open no matter what because y'all don't cover him. And then, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So is there a game that you wanted to highlight, Spence? Outside of that one?
Fine, let's just get over with the pain. So what does me, you, and Trey have all in common? Our teams has lost to the Raiders. Yes, we lost to the Raiders in overtime. Tell me why. Please. I need somebody to explain to me why. Why do we want to screen in our own goal? Why? Just why? Why? Why was that? Why of all plays? Why would we run a screen in our own goal? That caused a safety. Why? That makes no sense. Other than that, it's just if Deshaun is not wearing teal and orange in the next 2 weeks, we got problems. That's all I'm gonna say.
He needs to be signed. He needs to be traded today. Because y'all need some time to prep him.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, but it's something I just need.
But one good thing that y'all have going your way is if y'all do at some point get Deshaun, the most positive thing that I would say is in your favor right now is the Houston Texans most likely would want a team that has a high draft pick. Y'all not looking too good right now. I'm just saying that, but if there was some kind of motivation, that'd be it.
Hold on. So we got the easiest remaining schedule. Miami has one of the easiest remaining schedules left. So just relax. It's week 3. People are acting like it's the end of the world. I didn't know the playoffs start tomorrow because again, we wouldn't be talking about the Raiders right now if we were talking about playoffs.
Oh,
again, shots, Raiders fan. Yes, still.
You would. They're 3-0.
That's cool.
So if playoffs started tomorrow, they in.
Yeah, but guess what? That's not how it works. It's not only 4 weeks of football or 3 weeks of football. You go to the playoffs. So unfortunately for them, they got to finish. They still got to show that they can stat games when they matter. Hey. They own September though. Congratulations. Most teams are still getting things together. How did the Bucks look in September last year? Not the same as the finish, correct?
No off season. You got to take that into account too.
Regardless, most teams are not in their full gear early on in the season. So you take that for what you want to take it for.
Wait, didn't y'all lost it? Y'all lost in September too.
Yeah, we lost to the Saints in September, and I think after that we We won. The next game we lost was to the Chicago Bears, which I think that was in October, but
Yeah.
we went on a streak.
That's not my point.
Doesn't
My
matter.
point is that means nothing.
It was a bad comparison, but
Well, hold on. Well, since you want to bring up that one, didn't somebody else team lose?
Yeah.
Also,
the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I was talking about you.
Oh,
But hold
on. No, I was finishing. I didn't get my point.
Yeah.
This whole Raiders game. Y'all started talking about Deshaun Watson and other stuff. No, but this game, the only thing that really pissed me off about this game is literally we scored 14 points within not even the first 3 minutes of the game or something like. And then it just nothing happened for a very long time on offense. Like just nothing happened. So they were able to fight back in the end and force overtime and everything, which that was cool. Brissett kind of played his heart out. But my thing is, where was his offensive flow earlier in the game? It's probably a blowout the opposite way because we already got the momentum, 14-point lead. It's like once they got that safety that Spence talked about, that kind of swung the momentum a little bit, and they just kept building and building off of that, and it's just terrible.
Hey, all I gotta say is I'm not, I do have the Raiders. I have shown the Raiders some love, and all I gotta say is, they're getting the job done at the end of the day, but they're still got some context, that's kind of putting the Raiders to where they look like they're the team that they are. I'm not entirely sure, I want to buy into the hype right now, but hey, they've earned it.
It was 6-3 last year. I don't care.
I mean, every game that they've played, they've had, a benefit of significant injuries to the opposing team, or
okay.
There was some kind of
you're noticing. Oh, okay.
So I'm not gonna say that, hey,
you're noticing. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But hey, if people out there, if y'all want to crown the Raiders right now in September, crown them. Just know the last 2 seasons, if y'all go back around this time, they look pretty hot too. And guess what was in common both of those seasons? They didn't make the playoffs. So if you want to crown the Raiders right now, go ahead. I'm not going to judge you. It looks good. They got quality wins. But like Vic just said, the context, some of the injuries, some, certain things like that, don't, but you can only play who's out there.
Yep.
That's not their fault. They, they play who shows up. So congratulations to the Raiders. But as Spence was saying though, let's get to
my Ravens won with a 66-yard.
Yeah, we don't care about it. You played the Lions. You're supposed to win.
Hang on, Trey. Let me get this real quick. Do you understand, y'all? This is how close y'all won. Y'all won the skin of your teeth. If he would have boinked the other way, your whole demeanor will sink.
Well, we're counting on if, the shoulda, woulda, coulda type thing. It didn't happen.
You're right. But you know what didn't happen? Your other team win.
Yeah, they didn't win. It was expected.
Both of your other teams didn't win.
Both what?
Oh, both of your other teams talk about Washington too, but we knew that. We knew that. We knew that.
It is what it is.
You got 3 left.
Yeah.
Game of the week. The Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, whatever you want to call them. The Gronkaneers. There's a lot of nicknames going around the city right now.
246 and a rushing touchdown. Tom Brady's y'all leading rusher? Sweet.
Hey, that's one thing that I can say right now that, it reminds me of last year's team early on. They were pass happy. Not much running going on. They need to get back to what was their main ingredient to their success. But, pass defense was definitely the biggest Achilles heel. Injuries. I mean, it is what it is. We lost to the Rams. The game Rams. I'm not hurt about it at all. I mean, again, any New England Patriots fan, you know how it is. Like, as long as you got Tom Brady, you have this feeling to where it's like, even if you have a bad loss, it's all right. Next game, things will get better. It's a long season. We'll be ready for postseason when that time comes. But yeah, secondary is definitely an issue. No JPP. Jamal Dean went out. Obviously, Sean Murphy Bunting was out week 1 versus the Cowboys. So it is what it is. But again, Cowboys.
Realistically, though, being real, even if Bunting was there and Jamal Dean,
it'd be a different game.
I don't know if it would have been that much different.
It'd have been a different game. It wouldn't have. See, that's when they started just exploiting them because of Sean Murphy Bunting, Jamal Dean being out, like obviously safety, Mike Edwards. He's normally not the starting safety, but it is what it is. He's out there. It's early. The Bucs don't look like they're prime Bucs right now. They're playing a different brand of ball. I don't know what they're doing right now. But again, no disrespect to the Rams or anything like that. They were the better team yesterday, actually Sunday. And they look like the best team in the NFC. And we all knew that the biggest competitor, somebody that would give the Bucs the hardest problem, would be the Los Angeles Rams. So
they might Bucs like the best team in the NFL right now.
They could be.
About the NFC. Who look better than them in the AFC? Definitely not Sean.
Only team that I would probably say that would give them a good run is maybe I would probably say the Denver Broncos. That's my favorite team in the AFC West.
No, hell no. Sorry.
I would say so.
Sorry.
Denver Broncos. They got a pass rush and they got them corners.
Okay, hold on. Whoa.
Stick now.
Let me get it.
Stick now.
Let me get this one, Spence, because
they didn't have Nick
Chubb.
No,
that's not even what I'm talking about.
Go ahead, bro.
We gotta have some. We gotta be fair on this show, right? Because we just talked about the Raiders, right? At least the Raiders have quality wins. You're raving about the Broncos. They beat the Jets, the Jags, and the Giants, all combined record of 0-9. No, sorry, I'm not letting you get that off. They haven't beat nobody. They haven't played nobody. It's easy to be 3-0 if you play them.
Like I said, my favorite team in the AFC West is the Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, yeah, please correct.
Okay.
Guess what?
Teddy?
Guess what's funny? Teddy plays y'all this week, and I guarantee you it's about to look a lot different in Denver just this week. It's about to change that quickly.
Oh yeah, we're gonna send the house to him. He's gonna struggle against the Ravens.
But yeah, so yeah. It seemed like I've been taking shots at the Raiders, but I will give them credit that they at least have played some they beat quality people. Yeah. I don't know what Denver that's been a cakewalk, a layup.
So before we go to the next topic, what about your Pittsburgh Steelers?
What about them?
What happened?
What do you mean? What happened?
Y'all got knocked the fuck out.
Najee Harris was their best receiver.
To the Bengals? Who they?
No.
Hey,
he had 14 catches, 100 yards.
Like you said, injuries are playing a big factor, bro. I can't.
Huge.
Yeah, I know a lot of people was making fun of my Ravens early on. Now it's like starting to tilt over to a lot of teams. Dang.
Yeah.
My Buccaneers having it too. I mean, it is what it is.
With TJ Watt was out, Highsmith was out. We had some guy, Jameer Jones, who was an undrafted guy, basically out there playing a lot of snaps at outside linebacker. Some other guy, something Tuskar, we just signed off a practice squad. He had to play a lot. Like it was Juju got hurt. Obviously Deontay didn't play already. Claypool kept going in and out the lineup with like a injury or whatever. So we had another
one of the Bengals players was saying that y'all quit on that last drive. You felt the same way?
I mean, the game was over. I don't know. But yeah, injuries is definitely killing us right now. A month's, been too, but
They got a tough matchup this week, right?
I think defense is this matchup is a loss. I don't know what's tough about it. My only thing to try to save this season right now would be if we get the defense back healthy, they can stop some of the bleeding. But outside of that,
I need Haskins out there, man. They playing.
I don't think that's gonna do it either, honestly. We put ourselves in this situation. We should have had a succession plan, and we don't. So,
but just hit my Cash App after the season. You already know what time it is.
Anyways.
All right. So next topic then. Power rankings.
All right.